In this video, I'm going to share 10 tips on how to build an e-commerce website with WordPress. So to start off the whole process, I'm using InstaWP because it makes me create my websites super fast. So creating a website is very easy. So in my case, what I had to do was I came over here, clicked on Add New, and then I came all the way down here to e-commerce and then made sure I selected WooCommerce. So now when I create my website, it's going to have WooCommerce installed, and this only takes a few seconds. Okay, so the first thing you need to consider when building your e-commerce store is the theme. Now, there are many themes out there that have inbuilt capabilities of customizing WooCommerce, but the one I like is called Astra. Now, let me show you a few things that you can do in Astra. So over here, I've already gone ahead and activated it. So if you click on Customize, this now is going to give you an experience where you can go in and customize certain aspects of WooCommerce. And here it is right here. If you click on WooCommerce, now you have all these options. So we have single product, the cart, the checkout, product images, and store notice. So let me just show you quickly how you can go in and customize one particular item. So let's say you want to work on a single product. You can just come over here. You can choose the container right here. So if I open this new tab, this is my single product. So you can see out of the box, everything is already customized. And this is why it's very, very important for you to choose a theme out of the box that have these capabilities. Okay, so let's say you want to go in and make your changes. Let's say you want to remove the title area. You can just click here like that, click on publish. And just like that, when you come back over here to your product and refresh, you're going to notice now that the title is gone. So maybe that's the look you may want. But as you can see, these are very subtle changes that you can make, but they make a great difference to your site. Okay, so the next thing you want to talk about is responsiveness. Is your store responsive? Because nowadays, majority of people are now accessing websites through their mobile device. So out of the box, Astra does a fantastic job of going in and making sure you customize everything that you need to make sure that it is very, very good on mobile devices. Again, if you come over here, you can see that everything looks great on a mobile device. So it's very, very easy to go in and customize. Okay, so the next thing we need to talk about is the secure payment gateways. Obviously, for your WooCommerce store, you want to get paid online. So there are several ways to get paid online. So we have over here WooCommerce extensions. So here we have this tab called payments. We have Woo payments. We also have Stripe, PayPal payments, Square, and so on. So if you want, you can just choose Woo payments, and this will include your Stripe and PayPal payments. Now, I also need to mention something very important here. In order for you to have secure payments, you're going to need SSL. Now, InstaWP provides this out of the box. So if you host your website with InstaWP Live, you're also going to have SSL. This is an encryption that makes sure that anyone that purchases anything on your website, their data is not going to be hacked by anyone who's trying to read all your credit card numbers. All right, so let's talk about product images. Now, images are very, very important for your online store because when someone comes to your store, what's going to attract them is the product itself. Now, if the product is grainy or it has not been taken in a well-lit environment, then it's going to, cast doubt in your customers' choice to either purchase or not. So if you take your pictures and they take them professionally, it's going to make people want to purchase the product. Now take a look at the example that I have here. You can see here clearly that this was well taken. The product is right there. There's no distractions around it. So you want to make sure that your product really stands out. This is very, very important. Now, chances are if you take a picture, it's not going to look great out of the box. So there are online tools like Canva that you can use to adjust your pictures. Make sure you crop them, or you can just add some vibrancy, some saturation, and just make sure that it looks much better. Don't just take pictures out of your phone or your camera and just put it straight on your website, because chances are the file is going to be way too big, which means when someone comes to your store, it's going to take them a while for them to view that picture, making your website super slow. Now let's move on to the next thing, and this is SEO. Now you want to make sure that your products are easily searchable online. So there are a couple of tools that you can use to enhance your SEO. So let me show you over here. If I go into edit product, you're going to notice that I've already pre-installed Yoast SEO. So let's open this and see what we have. So now it's asking me for a key phrase. So what I am going to do right now is to just go in and show you how easy it is to optimize this. So let's pretend that this is our proper key phrase. I'm going to scroll all the way down here and enter my key phrase just like that. Now, when I scroll down here, you're going to notice that it's going to show me how this is going to look on mobile and also on desktop. So you can see here it is a very good indication on how things are looking. Now, we also have the description here. So this is where you would come over here and grab your description by just copying this like that. Now, of course, this is not the proper text, but I'm just showing you how you would do it. So you'd paste your description in here. Now, the other important thing is to have a seamless checkout process. Now, let's take a look at our website here. So if I go in and say add to cart, you notice now that I have this page here and it just tells me that I have something in the cart and I can view it over here. So I'm going to go straight away and view it. And right now I'm now on my cart page. Now I can go to checkout and proceed to checkout just like that. But as you can see here, I can go in, add my email address, billing address, and so on. Now, if I had payment options, I would go in and add them over here. And I can now add a note to my order and pretty much go ahead and process this. Now, do you notice that this was just a simple next steps until I got to my checkout page? This is ideally what you need when you have an online store. The process has to be very, very seamless. Now, if you're also using, say, InstaWP Live, which is the hosting for InstaWP, you're going to notice that the websites are going to be super fast, which makes it very, very exciting for someone who's purchasing a product on your website. You don't want a situation where someone is purchasing a product and they have to wait until the page loads. So I would highly recommend you try out InstaWP Live for hosting your e-commerce store. Now, when you take a look at our product over here, you're going to notice that we have a tab right here. So this tab is ideal for someone who wants to come in and give a rating for your product. So this is very, very important because when people purchase products on your website, this can also help people want to purchase your products. Have you seen, like on Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk, that all the products there have reviews and also an opportunity for all your customers to go in and add a description or their experience of that actual product. So you want to make sure that you have this on your own website as well. And this comes by default in WooCommerce, but make sure you activate it because it just makes it easier for someone to come in and give your star rating and add their review. So I can just go in here and say amazing product, and I can give reasons why this product is amazing, and then I can go ahead and submit it. So the more people that add these reviews, the better, because it gives an idea of what the product is about, and people can come in here and take a look at it, just like what I've done over here. Oh, and something that's also very important is to make sure that you have your social media links, which links to your actual website. So over here on the top, you see we have Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, which is now X. But this is also very good because this social proof is very, very important. You don't just want to have a standalone website, but if you have other social media platforms which showcase your products and also talks about your services, this is also very good because social proof just enhances the chances of people purchasing on your e-commerce website. Now let's talk about regular maintenance and updates. So when you run a WooCommerce website, you're going to get updates every now and again. When someone comes on your website, purchases a product, and then let's say your website goes down and you have no backups, pretty much you're in big trouble, because if someone comes back or that person comes back and they want to maybe give a query of what happened, that data is going to be lost because of something that has happened on your website. Now with InstaWP, the hosting is fantastic because they have automatic backups. So if something does go wrong, you can just restore a previous backup and all the data for your customers is pretty much there. So InstaWP provides automatic updates, backups, and so on. So I would highly recommend you check out InstaWP Live for all of that. Now, here's the thing. If you're a design agency and you build a lot of these WooCommerce websites, it's also important that you create templates. So let me show you quickly how you would create a template. So we have pretty much a basic website over here. Now, if you wanted to create a template out of this, what you would do is you would come over here. Now, this top one here is our actual website. You'd come over here to the templates tab. And what you want to do is to click on Add New. So the template has to be based on the website that we've just created, which is this top one right here. I'm going to click in that, and it also tells me that I've created this an hour ago. So I can click on next, and I can give this a name. And then over here, I can mention that maybe this has the Astra theme. And I can also mention any themes that I've actually used in here. And once I've done that, I can go ahead now and click on save. Now, once I hit save, next time I want to build a WooCommerce website which has an Astra theme, I can just go ahead and use this template, and this will save me a lot of time for my team and my organization. So InstaWP does a fantastic job of allowing you to create templates, which makes it easier for you to work on your website super fast. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Until next time,